Another Skyrim live stream, and hopefully this one won't be interrupted by something sudden happening, like our power going out for no apparent reason. Okay, I know the reason the power went out is because a tree fell on our power line and snapped the transformer in half. So yeah, sorry about that. I did not intend for that to happen, but things happen. Messaging this out. Also, I had a tooth filled today. I spent half the day with my face partially numb, so that was fun. Did you know they have to drill for that? Because I didn't. I thought they just like put new in there, but no, they got to drill into your teeth, and it wasn't that bad. But yeah, that happened. Fortunately, my teeth are overall pretty good. Okay, need to put this one last place. And this is... Oh, just... Okay, just saw something interesting. We'll wait for people to show up. Yeah, also I've got, so I got a few more stuff for my birthday, which was yesterday. And it was, I overall had a good time. Oh yeah, on April Fool's they did a Fate Grand Order Thunderbolt Fantasy collaboration thing. That's really actually cool. If you've never seen Thunderbolt Fantasy, go watch Thunderbolt Fantasy. Hi Crescent Glaive, I'm doing well. How are you? But, yeah, that's actually really cool. If you've never seen Thunderbolt Fantasy, go watch Thunderbolt Fantasy. It is amazing. And one of the very, very, very few things done by Gen Urobushi that is not completely and utterly depressing in every conceivable way. I've seen a good bit of stuff involving the Gen Urobushi's been a part of, and yeah, a lot of his stuff is really depressing. But overall, you know, Thunderbolt Fantasy stands out for being really, really actually pretty cool. and more about epicness than depression. Okay, we're ready. Alright, good luck with that, Crescent Glaive. I've heard a lot of people have had trouble. Wait, what? You know, I am going to have to look into those add-ons and mods because those look... Because this... I know there's a big modding community involved in this. I kind of want to see what all they can do. And also, hi, Fire Neos. Glad you could make it. I'm at level 4 right now. Okay, so, yeah, we just... Oh, okay.
The sooner you find the claw... You found it! There it is! Strange. It seems smaller than I remember. Funny thing, huh? I'm gonna put this back where it belongs. I'll never forget this. You've done a great thing for me and my sister.
Okay. Also, theoretically,
it means so much to us to
can
have the claw
actually
back where
marry
it
her
belongs.
eventually.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for taking care of those thieves. The Riverwood Trader is back to the way it used to be. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
Okay, let's see. Because we got a lot of stuff we can sell. Don't really need this greatsword. I'm gonna keep this because... kind of like how it looks. I'm gonna get rid of this ancient Nord axe. This I'm keeping, but I've also got to be careful because it has only a finite amount of uses before it is gone. Okay, don't need that. Don't need the battle axe. Don't need the iron greatsword or the iron mace. Yeah, I don't really need that. Gotta keep that on me. I'm gonna keep that too. Yeah, I'm aware of that. Okay, fur armor, fur boots, hide boots. Don't really need that when I've got the iron shield down here. Let's see, which is 17 versus 22. But the iron shield counts as heavy armor, and I'm going for more light armor build. Okay. Kind of need these potions, and I don't take up much weight. I'm gonna keep those on me. Oh yeah, I stole all of this stuff back there. None of it really weighs enough to matter. I probably should have kept that, but whatever. I have a feeling these things are gonna be handy. Okay, so I've looked into soul gems, and I'm going to be having a bit of a rule when it comes to soul gems. I'm willing to use the white soul gems and black soul gems that I find, but I'm not going. But because if I don't use the black soul gems, the soul inside is trapped forever. So but I'm not going to make black soul gems because I feel that that's not what the heroic nature of the character I'm making would want to do. So making black soul gems is off limits, but white soul gems perfectly fine, and you know, other things like that perfectly fine. If I find black soul gems, that's also fine. This might come in handy. Okay, let's see what you have in terms of weapons. Oh yeah, the stuff I literally just sold you. Of course you still have that on you. Iron sword. Okay, he has 2 steel battle axes now. Wooden sword. Steel sword. Is that better or worse than the sword I presently have? 11, 12, 11, 11, 10. Okay, so this is basically the same thing. Hello, Holy Cross. Glad you can make it. The magic of okay, let's see. Circuit of Minor Alchemy. Created potions with 12% better. Okay. Hide armor, which I've already got. I actually sold him a good bit of this. Okay, I like the hood though. Of course, the classic iron helmet. So frost resist. So resist shock. Necklace of minor night. Slim tunic. What books do you have? Okay, these are some good ones. Okay, there's a frost spell, which I kind of want. So I will take that. Lesser wards are apparently really bad in this game. Oak flesh, however, is not. Raise zombies. Do we want to raise zombies? Do we want to raise zombies? That's a good question. Yeah, you know, I'm gonna take it. We may or may not use that.
I think I have a few old spell books laying about. If you want more, you'll have to go to the College of Winterhold.
Okay, Winterhold, I've heard of that. Okay, good, that sends me on that path, which we are going to the College of Winterhold.
It's a fine day with you around. You're a strapping young man. Don't be a stranger.
You and me, we're the only people around who aren't complete fools.
Watch what you're doing. You're not from around here. That makes 2 of us.
The Riverwood
I
Trader
came
is
here
everything
from
you
the
need
Imperial
in a general
Province to
store.
work with my brother, Lucan. It got bad back in Cyrodiil. The war with the Thalmor ruined everything. I came to Skyrim looking for a better life. So what did I get? Another war.
My sister Camilla or I will be happy to help you.
I just want to find a good husband and
Hi,
start a
XX.
family of my own. Need something?
I just finished
Maybe
the
you're
quest
looking
line
for
and
something
bought...
particular.
Need something?
Okay, they finished
What are
that.
you doing that for?
Oh, sorry. I bought some spell books. That's mainly what I did. And I sold off all the loot I didn't need. Okay, so first off, let's use these books to learn spells. Not sure if I'm going to use the raise zombie spell or not. I mean, I'm going to learn it, but I don't know if I'm actually going to use it. Okay, Thief by Raven. If the reader has not yet had the pleasure of reading the first volume in these series on the life of Esker Arrow Beggar, he should close this book immediately, for I shan't recap. I will tell you this much, gentle reader. When we last saw Elslaf, he was a boy, an orphan, a failed beggar, running through the wild winter woods of Skyrim. Away from his home of Elgard, he continued running, stopping here and there for many more years until he was a young man. Elslaf discovered that among the ways of getting food, asking for it was the most troublesome. Far easier was finding it in the wilderness or taking it from the unguarded market stalls. The only thing worse than begging to get food was begging the opportunity to work for the money to buy it. That seemed needlessly complicated. Now, as far as Elslaf was concerned, he was best off being a scavenger, a beggar, and a thief. He committed his first act of thievery shortly after leaving Errolgard, while he was in the southern woods of Imbarkard in the rugged land near Mount Jensen, just east of the village of Horborn. Elslaf was starving, having not eaten anything but a rather scrawny raw squirrel in the 4 days, and he smelled meat cooking and then found smoke. A band of minstrel bards was making a camp. He watched them from the bushes as they cooked. He joked and flirted and sang. He could have asked some of them for food, but so many others had refused him before. Instead, he rushed out, grabbed a piece of meat from the fire, and wincing from the burn, scrambled up the nearest tree to devour it, while the bard stood under him and laughed. "What is your next move, thief?" giggled a fair red-headed woman who was covered in tattoos. "How do you intend to disappear without us catching and punishing you?" As hunger subsided, Elsa realized she was right. The only way out of this tree without falling into their midst was to take a branch down to where it hung over the creek. It was a drop off a cliff and of about 30 feet. It seemed like the wisest strategy, so Alphys began crawling in that direction. "You do know how to fall, boy," called a young Kachati, a few years older than Elslaf. Thin but muscular, graceful in his slightest movements. "If you don't, you should just climb down here and take what's coming for you. It's idiotic to break your neck when we just give you some bruises and send you on your way." "Of course I know how to fall," Elvis called back, but he didn't. He just thought the trick of falling was to have nothing underneath you and let nature take its course. But 50 feet up, when you're looking down, is enough to give anyone pause. "I'm sorry to doubt your abilities, Master Thief," said the Rahati, grinning. "Obviously you know to fall feet first with your body straight, but loose to avoid cracking like an egg. It seems you are destined to escape us." He followed the hints and leapt into the river, falling without much grace, but without hurting himself. In the years that followed, he had to make several more drops from even greater heights, and usually after a theft, sometimes without the water beneath him, and he improved the basic technique. When he arrived in the western town of Jallarhim, on the morning of his 21st birthday, it didn't take him long to find who was the richest person most deserving of being burgled. An impregnable palace in a park near the center of town was owned by a mysterious young man named Shalab. I cannot pronounce these names. He wasted no time finding the palace and watching it. A fortified palace, he had come to learn, was like a person, with quirks and habits beneath its hard shell. It was not an old place. Evidently, whatever money this had come into was fairly recent. He was regularly patrolled by guards, implying that the rich man was fearful of being burgled, with good reason. The most distinctive feature of the palace was its tower, 100 feet above the stone walls, doubtlessly giving the occupant a good defensive view. Okay, how long is this? Okay, should I keep reading it, or should I guess I'll just keep reading it. The guest in the tower would also provide a view of the palace storehouse. Would want to keep an eye on his fortune. That meant the loot couldn't be directly beneath the tower, but somewhere in the courtyard within the walls. The light of the tower shone all night, so as they boldly decided the best time to burgle was by night, was by the light of day, when Shrooms would be asleep. That would be the time the guards would least expect a thief to pounce, and so when the noon sun was shining over the palace, they quickly scaled the wall near the front gate and waited, hidden in the creations. The interior courtyard was plain and desolate, and with few places to hide, but he saw that there were 2 wells. One of the guards used from time to time to draw from and stake their thirst, but also noticed the guards would pass by the other well, never using it. He waited until the guards were distracted just for a second by the arrival of a merchant in a wagon, bearing goods for the palace. While they were searching his wagon on his left, elegantly 1st feet from the wall into the well. A soft landing, for, as Alvina guessed, the well was not full of water, but gold. Still, he knew how to roll after a fall, and he didn't hurt himself. Entering storehouse, he stuffed his pockets with gold and was about to go to the door he assumed would lead to the tower when he noticed a gem the size of an apple worth more than all the gold that was left. Found the room for it down his pants. The door did indeed lead to the tower, and Elsa followed its curving stairwell, working quietly but quickly. At the top he found the master of the palace's private quarters, ornate and cold, with invaluable artwork and decorative swords and shields on the wall. Elsa assumed the snoring lump under the sheets was sort of but he didn't investigate too closely. He crept to the windows and looked out. It was going to be a difficult fall for Cerise. He needed to jump from the tower, past the walls, and hit the tree on the other side. The tree branches would hurt, but they would break his fall, and there was a pile of hay beneath, but it had left under the tree to prevent further injury. The leaf was about to leap when the occupant of the room woke with a start, yelling, "My gem!" Almost stared at her second wide-eyed. They looked alike, not surprising, since they were brothers. The story is to be continued in the book The Warrior. Okay, that was interesting. Did I already read this one? Oh, yeah. Okay, so there we go. Now I'm going to... let's see... going to equip the frostbite spell. Okay, should we use the rise zombie spell or not? Because it's good, because it's kind of a moral question. Like, I don't have any... oh yeah, I do have a shout. Okay, I'll do that. And we got an alteration spell, which is Oak Flesh, which is really good to use. Alright, so that's enough of that.
I'm glad to help any way I can.
Okay, so there's a... okay, let's look at our quest. Okay, let's do that one. We're going to go to the College of Winterhold. That is something that's going to happen. Okay, so... time to travel. Wait, no, actually I'm going to go back and look around. Oh. Yeah, don't really see anything. Okay, I'll take that and eat it later. Because there might be something over here that there might be more here that I can use.
Ain't every day we get visitors in Riverwood. Whatever you need. Buy Ysmir if it's simple and strong. I can forge it. Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
A hunting bow, iron dagger of arcing. Ooh, okay. Iron great sword of sparks, that's pretty good. A pickaxe, also my cat is here. Okay. Ooh, that's pretty good, but it's also really expensive. Leather boots, which are better than what I have, but not only by 1 point.
Yes, actually. How about you smith me an iron dagger? Here's everything you need to make one. Go ahead. All right.
Okay. You wanted me to make an iron dagger, so let's do it.
That's a decent weapon you picked.
Yeah, smithing is probably a good skill. Okay, I just like... Okay. Any of this good enough that I gain anything from using it? Studded is light armor, so... That looks like... Okay, I kind of want to do that, but how do I get leather?
Not bad, but it's a little dull. How about you sharpen it up? Just need a bit of metal and the grindstone over there. Until next time.
Improves weapons. All improvements require specific materials which you can find environmentally. Okay.
Iron or steel is what you need. Leave that fancy elven stuff to the elves. Mm-hmm. You the sneaky type? Got some nice daggers around here somewhere. This looks good. You put time into your blades. They'll serve you well when you need them. You want to keep helping? How about you make some armor? Let's start by tanning some leather on the rack. Aye.
Right here.
Ah, good. A lot of weapons and armor need leather for straps, fittings, that kind of thing. Let's see if you can make a hide helmet. Here's the rest of what you need. Until next time.
Yeah, I think I used the forge for that.
You looking for a new... Huh. I should hire you to be my assistant at this rate. Let's improve the fit. Take this leather to the workbench over there. Aye.
Okay.
I could forge you. You have talent. Keep working at your craft, and you'll be a fine smith one day. Why don't you keep that dagger and helmet? Maybe you'll remember me when you're making Skyforged steel, huh?
Oh, thank you.
Gerder's family first settled here as woodcutters a few generations ago. She and Hod run the mill. I make a decent living sharpening axes and fixing the sawmill. I see no harm in it, if you have the skill. The grindstone will improve your weapons. Use the table to improve your armor. If you've got the raw materials, you can use the forge to make something new. Good day.
Okay. I like my hood, though, so I'm not going to use that. I might use the dagger, though. Okay, let's make this into... I don't think that's enough to make leather... that leather armor, though, because I want the leather armor, that leather armor. So we need 3 leather straps, okay. Well, I'm gonna go need, I think I'm going to need... Let's see, I think I need to go kill something to get... Yeah, I need to go kill something. Okay, let's go out into the woods and kill something. Also, what's this anvil? It's just part of the forge.
Whatever you need. My smear if it's simple and strong.
I need to go kill something that has hide on it. Shouldn't be too hard, considering I can barely step out of the... Seems like I can barely step out of the village without getting attacked by 9 million different things. So... Okay, I'm probably just overthinking how I have to go through. I do want to find the enchanting thing, but... Okay. Alright, come on, something try to kill me, please. Okay, there, well, it's not something trying to kill me, but it's something I can kill. Okay, did that kill them all? Healing. Okay, wolf pelt. Wolf pelt. Well, that's what I needed. So, oak skin, if I'm not mistaken, basically just acts as a durability buff once you can cast it. So... Oh wait, that reminds me, skills. I leveled up my one-handed skill, I think. Or did I? I don't think I did. Okay. And now I can make that leather armor. Which is good because I don't know if that's going to be better armor, but it's gonna look cooler. Huh?
Nobody believes me, but I tell you, I saw a dragon. By sure, what do you want?
Okay, okay. We're not gonna... Okay, so...
Whatever you need. My Ismir, if it's simple and strong, I can form.
Okay, so... Yeah, that's better armor, and it looks better than what I'm wearing. Also, what am I wearing? Yeah, I'm just wearing studded armor, I think. Yeah, I like this better. Okay, now where's the trader again? Because I can sell what I was wearing before.
It means so much to us to have the claw back where it belongs. Thank you.
Thank you so much for taking care of the... Take a look.
Okay, I'll actually sell that to you. Okay, let's see what else is in town. I'm sure there's... Okay, this is something. Sleeping Giant Inn.
I don't owe you money, do I? Got any ale or mead?
I mean, they're exact same things, so I'll just give him the...
My favorite drinking buddy. Let's get some mead. Yeah.
Okay, so what does this do?
This is a local favorite and one of the first songs I ever
Are you
learned.
listening?
Ragnar the Red.
Not to.
The ale is going bad. We need to get a new batch.
Faendal thinks he can woo Camilla Valerius away from me. She's already mine, I keep telling him.
I guess you don't have potatoes in your ears after all. Just make sure we get a...
Truly? So maybe my mother isn't crazy after all. You had best tell the Jarl in Whiterun. He needs to know about this. At the Bard's College in Solitude. They train bards and skalds like myself. If you go there, talk to Viarmo. He's the headmaster. Sure. What can I do for you? Ah, a fine but bloody tale. I can do that one.
I'm sure I gained something for this. Plus lore.
You look like a traveler. Someone that has seen faraway places and heard new stories. Faendal thinks he can move Camilla Valerius away from me. She's already mine, I keep telling him.
You're that visitor been poking around. They say a dragon attacked Helgen. Sounds like hogwash to me.
We got rooms and food. Drink, too. I cook. Ain't much else to tell. Long as you clean up. You know how to use it, right? Mix a couple of ingredients together, see what happens. A little wheat and blisterwort makes a healing potion, if you didn't know. We have plenty of ingredients for sale, too. There have been whispers. A boy up in Windhelm, name of Aventus Aretino, been trying to contact the Dark Brotherhood. All right, then.
Okay, so where is this, that alchemy thing? No, okay. Ah, here we are.
Give me a veil.
Coming right up.
Okay. Alright, I'm trying to find where the enchanting table might
Give me
be.
a mug of ale.
Coming right up.
Like the enchantment center might be. Well, I can't use it right now anyway, so it's kind of pointless to find it. But I did manage to make myself some nice leather armor. So on to the next part, I guess. I mean, we are going to go to the mage school. Not sure when. Also, Winterhelm or whatever it is. Like the college for mages. Because I do want to learn magic. I do want to get that under my belt. Also, wolves, so probably going to be attacked. There's a rabbit. Okay, I'm gonna keep that up. One, I want to get restoration magic up.
All right, hand over your valuables, or I will gut you like a fish. Nice try, but you do not scare me. I am not going to ask again. Don't you walk away from me. Never should have come here.
Hey, I gave you a chance to leave. Okay, I'm gonna steal your stuff now. Always useful. Yeah. Yeah, I felt it was just right to try to intimidate him first. Because, you know, I'm trying to be the heroic character, so just telling him, hey, look, leave me alone and you don't have to die, seemed like the logical thing to do. Okay, I need to find the entrance to this place.
The soldiers? From which side? The Stormcloaks or the Imperials?
Both. One or the other is bound to win the war eventually. Why not curry favor now, so that the victor will look upon us kindly?
You have the foresight of a Khajiit in a sandstorm. If we offer a discount to both sides, the winners will persecute us for helping the losers.
I had not thought of it that way. We are creatures of the desert. The north wind chills us to the bones.
A welcome to you, fellow traveler. There is no trust for Khajiit in this place.
Don't really care much about sneaking at the moment.
Sands.
The Khajiit hail from a distant land called Elsewhere, bordered on the north by Cyrodiil, and the south by the glistening blue waters of the sea. Elsewhere is an arid land of deserts and rocky canyons, where the sun shines warmly, always. There are cities so ancient, the sands have swallowed them whole. But now I will say no more, for I miss my home greatly.
Okay.
An astute question, for we are far from home, and this is a cold, hard land. The wise trader finds the best opportunities, even if he must travel far to find them. Skyrim is a ripe opportunity indeed. The dragons and the war have scared many other traders away, but for those with courage, there is much profit to be made.
Okay, what do you
Take a
have to
look.
sell then? Dang it. Ooh, Iron Dagger of Draining. That's actually really good. It's really expensive though. Just an Iron Greatsword, Iron Warhammer. Again, I'm not really into using the soul gem thing. I mean, enchanting's really good. Yeah, I'm going for light armor, so...
Take a look.
Let's see, did I get anything to... I should have grabbed that guy's stuff, honestly, that I
hope that you
killed.
will come to do business with us again.
Okay, so... This is not the way to go. Should I go to... I think I'm going to go to the wizard school next, because... Kinda want to... get into some magical stuff.
Halt! City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only. Riverwood's in danger too? You better go on in. You'll find the Jarl in Dragon's Reach, at the top of the hill.
Thank you, sir.
They say Helgen got hit by a dragon. One of those horrors comes here. We'll be ready. Dragons I can handle. But this talk of dragons? World gone mad, I say. Cause trouble in Whiterun and I'll haul you into the Dragon's Reach dungeon myself.
Yeah, don't worry, I have no intention of
Fancy
that.
the leather armor, huh? Something to be said for going light. Everything's all right?
Okay.
Trouble? Thinking of settling in? There's a house for sale, Breeze Hall. You should talk to the steward up in the keep if you're interested. Staying safe, I hope?
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
I just can't fill an order that size on my own. Why don't you swallow that stubborn pride of yours and ask Yorland Greymane for help?
I'd sooner bend my knee to Ulfric's Stormcloak. Besides, Greymane would never make steel for the Legion.
Have it your way. I'll take the job, but don't expect a miracle.
Damn those Greymanes to oblivion. They want to back the Stormcloaks, they'll get what's coming to them.
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside. Plenty. I'd say we're prosperous enough. Most folk don't go hungry, if they're willing to work hard. The city's ruled by the Jarl up in Dragon's Reach. That's the fortress there, up on the tall hill. But you're probably more interested in your Vasker, Mead Hall of the Companions. Their deeds of war and valor are legendary. Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
Yeah, I was going to offer to help, but okay, they're not open at the moment, so whatever. Let's see, over here I take it is where I'm supposed to be going. The Drunken Huntsman. Okay, we'll see what's in here.
Ah, hello, my Argonian friend. In the market for some hunting supplies? What are you hunting? Never mind. I don't want to know.
Okay, weapons, hunting bow bow of sapping, imperial bow of souls. Okay, armor-wise, what do you got? mean, that's cool looking armor. I'm just going for the light armor.
Thank you very much for your business.
Yeah, I was actually hoping that was an inn to stay the night at, but whatever. Let's see, I guess we're supposed to go this way then.
Damn those Greymanes to oblivion. They want to back the Stormcloaks, they'll get what's coming to them. Greymane or Battleborn? Got stones in your ears? I asked what side you're on. Greymane or Battleborn? New in town, huh? Whiterun's got 2 clans, both old and both respected. Difference is, the Greymanes turned their backs on the Empire, and we Battleborn stayed loyal. So I'll ask again, Greymane or Battleborn?
Well,
Sooner or later, we all have to choose a side. Long live the Empire.
well, I mean, I'm not going to tell him I'm on the other side.
Huh? Huh?
Okay. Let's see, what have we got here? Over his house. There's gotta be an inn in here somewhere, but whatever. Hall of the Dead. I'm curious about that, but not right now. Temple of Kyronrath? Okay, that I'm curious about.
Feel better already.
Yes? Yeah? Need something? Hmm?
Okay.
I can't bear it. Make it stop.
Welcome, child. This is the Temple of Kinneret. The Gildegreen outside was planted as a seedling in the early years of Whiterun. God bless you. Disciples of Kinneret could sense something holy in it, and traveled far to hear the winds of the goddess in its branches. Of course, not as many pilgrims these days.
So sick. Can hardly stand.
To the east of here is a hidden grove where the Eldergleam resides. It's the oldest living thing in Skyrim, maybe all of Tamriel. Our tree here in the city was grown from a cutting of that tree. You can still feel the glory of the mother tree through it. Even its name is an echo. I've thought about that. Trees like this never really die, they only slumber. I think if we had some of the sap from the parent tree, we could wake up its child. But even if you could get to the Eldergleam, you couldn't tap it. Not with any normal metal. If you want to help, you'll need something to cut into it first. You'll have to deal with the Hagravens. I've heard about the weapon they've made for sacrificing Spriggans. It's called Nettlebane. The hags terrify me, or I would have gone after it myself. Your spirit is strong. Kinnaret's winds will guide your path. It's held in a Hagraven nest called Orphan Rock.
Where did she go?
I can't bear it. Make it stop.
So, have you gotten Nettlebane back from those filthy Hagravens yet? Somewhat, yes. At first it seemed a distant thing, heard only in the idle speech of guards and traders. When the wounded soldiers began to return from battle, I did what I could to help them. As more of the sick and injured came to the temple, my work as a healer became more important than my duties as a priestess. I wish only an end to the fighting, so that I can tend to the temple once more. Indeed. The temple here in the city is my charge. The goddess's divine blessings have no doubt helped make Whiterun a thriving and prosperous city. After all, it is she who brings rain to our crops and fair weather on the harvest days. It's an old tree, very old. They say it was a seedling when the first men were arriving from Atmora, thousands of years ago. The sap is precious. It can restore barren fields or bring life to rocks. I can use it to repair the Gildergreen, so we can worship properly again. May Kinnereth's winds blow you to fortune.
Okay, is anyone else in here? Okay, what's this shrine do? Okay, blessing, I got a blessing of... Is that a spell? What's the blessing of... What's the blessing thing? I do want to do some of this, but... Okay, so what's the blessing thing I just got? Yeah, what's the blessing thing I just got?
Bear it. Make it stop.
So I got a blessed, which is kind of the thing. I kind of want to play this character to be ultimately be a cleric sort of thing. So that actually works really well for me. Let's see. What are you? Armin's house. Okay, we'll explore more later. I want to try to progress the story at least a little bit. Then we might go to Winterhold. Well, no, we're going to do on that sub-quest, but first we'll want to progress the story.
Are those two at it again?
Get him!
Just keep moving. You'll wear them out.
Hey, watch it!
I'm going to enjoy killing you.
Pull him back!
A fight. If you wish to hunt with me, your feet need to be quick and your eyes quicker.
Oh, I've heard about these guys. Okay, I want to be involved in this.
Hodlak says not to worry about it. I worry that a bunch of snowberries are out there earning glory while we stay out of it. But I will follow the old man's lead, as ever. An outsider, eh? Never heard of the Companions? An order of warriors. We are brothers and sisters in honor. And we show up to solve problems if the coin is good enough. My mother was a companion, and her mother, and all the women in my family back to Harati Blackblade. I stayed with my father in the woods until I was old enough for my trial. We hunted everything there was to hunt. Good training. Ma didn't live long enough to see me join, but I fight to honor her and all my shield sisters through time. Until next time, this should be good.
So I take it this is just a normal thing that happens. Okay, we're going to come back here because I want to be in. I want to do with this. I take it those people just like to fight. Because the Companions, that's definitely one of the groups we're going to join. We are going to join the Companions. That's just going to happen. Like, I'm definitely doing that. Oh, Skyforge. Here, that's probably good, but we're not going to do anything with it right now. I want to continue the storyline. We are coming back here, though. We are joining the companions. That is going to happen. I know about that, at least. Okay, that did not go as planned. Okay, here we are.
Nothing?
What's the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgruuf is not receiving visitors.
I just think we need more information before we act. I just...
Who's this
As
then?
Housecarl, my job is to deal with all dangers that threaten the Jarl or his people. So you have my attention. Now explain yourself. You know about Helgen? The Jarl will want to speak to you personally. Approach.
So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes? By Ysmir, Irileth was right. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If that dragon is lurking in the mountains...
will view that as a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not...
I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
I like this guy so far.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
Okay, I'm liking this guy. He's actually an Imperial that... Well, I don't know if he's actually an Imperial or not. I don't know the story about this, but... he seems like a good guy.
Farengar, I think I found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill him in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there. Ah, no mere brute mercenary, but a thinker. Perhaps even a scholar? You see, when the stories of dragons began to circulate, many dismissed them as mere fantasies, rumors, impossibilities. One sure mark of a fool is to dismiss anything that falls outside his experience as being
that's
impossible.
actually smart.
But I began to search for information about dragons. Where had they gone all those years ago? And where were they coming from? I learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone, said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself. Ah, the Dragon Stone of Bleak Falls Barrow. You already found it.
That's actually really
You're
cool.
cut from a different cloth than the usual brutes the Jarl foists on me. That is where your job ends and mine begins. The work of the mind, sadly undervalued in Skyrim.
Farengar.
Okay, I don't know where to go. Oh, okay, you're running in here.
Farengar, you need to come at once. A dragon's been sighted nearby. You should come too.
A dragon? How exciting. Where was it seen? What was it doing?
I'd take this a bit more seriously if I were you. If a dragon decides to attack Whiterun, I don't know if we can stop it. Let's go.
Well, I was wanting to go.
Irileth tells me you came from the Western Watchtower?
Yes, my lord.
Tell him what you told me about the dragon.
Oh, that's right. We saw it coming from the south. It was fast. Faster than anything I've ever seen.
What did it do? Is it attacking the Watchtower?
No, my lord. It was just circling overhead when I left. I never ran so fast in my life. I thought it would come after me, for sure.
Good work, son. We'll take it from here. Head down to the barracks for some food and rest. You've earned it.
I like this dude.
Irileth, you'd better gather some guardsmen and get down there.
I've already ordered my men to muster near the main gate.
Good. Don't fail me. There's no time to stand on ceremony, my friend. I need your help again. I want you to go with Irileth and help her fight this dragon. You survived Helgen, so you have more experience with dragons than anyone else here. But I haven't forgotten the service you did for me in retrieving the Dragon Stone for Farengar. As a token of my esteem, I have instructed Avenici that you are now permitted to purchase property in the city. And please, accept this gift from my personal armory.
I should come along. I would very much like to see this dragon.
No. I can't afford to risk both of you. I need you here working on ways to
Okay,
defend
I'm not
the
gonna
city
go after
against
her
this
right now.
dragon.
Go to her right now. Okay, what did he give me? Oh, and also I'm going to favorite that. Ooh, is that what he gave me?
As you command.
One last thing, Irileth. This isn't a death or glory mission. I need to know what we're dealing with.
Okay, I'm going to go after the thing with the to help the temple thing first. That's what we're doing next.
Arts and Dragonreach say you've aided the Jarl on behalf of Whiterun. Thank you.
Yeah, so we're going to let the dragon... Because one, I don't think I'm strong enough yet to fight a dragon yet. And two, I want to do some of the side quests first. So we're going to go assist in this situation. Hello.
Stormcloaks, Imperials, Dragons. Leave no matter to me with that.
Yeah.
They say Ulfric Stormcloak murdered the High King.
Okay, so here we go. Okay, I tried to be cool, but it failed. Yeah, I'm not gonna steal someone's horse. I mean, I could, but it's not something I'm going to do. And yeah, I think there's a few other things we're gonna do. We might go to to the Magic College. Because I do want to learn magic and stuff. Feeling that's going to come in handy later. So I would have had to go to that place anyway. But doing the quest helped. Because I am trying to portray this character as heroic, so... Oh, I'm about to be attacked by wolves, aren't I? Yep. Well, that was a fatality. Okay, so where exactly am I going right now? I take it's past this mountain. I also don't know how to get past the mountain. Okay, I'm sure there's a way to get around this. So apparently the way to level up light armor is just to literally take damage in light armor. Which, simple enough. Okay, this... I don't think it's up there, is it? Oh, right, I've got a map. Okay, actually it is up the mountain. So I'm gonna have to find a way up the mountain. I know eventually you get a fast travel system, which I'm looking forward to.
picked a bad time to get shot.
Ooh, yeah, that hurt. Yeah, really nothing worth stealing right now. I mean, that steel greatsword could be cool, but yeah. You know, did I actually level up enough to use the... Okay, which way was do I need to go at this point? Oh, they have a chest. Let's take that. I mean, if they're going to try to murder me, the least they can do is... Okay, I think this way... No, okay, how am I supposed to go up any further? Okay, I'm kind of lost at this point. Okay, there we go. Knowing my luck, I'm doing this in the complete wrong way I possibly could, but that's typically how these things go. Oh, I know, this is working. Somehow. Also, my poor lizard dude has got to be so cold right now. Okay, I need to go that way somehow. How am I supposed to get up there? I mean, I probably went the completely wrong direction, granted, but still. Let's see, how do I... It's like this way still, so let's... Aha! Finally found what kind of sort of looks like a path. And yes, I realize I'm probably doing this in the completely wrong fashion. No, okay, this is not a path. Oh, okay, now I think I'm on a path. Alright. Yes, sorry if me wandering about was not very entertaining. I understand. Okay, over there looks like a path that leads up the mountain to where I'm going. Yeah, finally. Okay, this is leading us where we're supposed to be. Okay, so I take it this... Hang on a second. Okay, sorry about that. Something important came up and I had to go deal with it. Yeah, I apologize for making you guys wait 15 minutes. I really do. Like, I did not mean to make you guys wait 15 minutes, but it just kind of happened. I mean, come on, at least give me something to fight. Okay, I think we're on the right path, but I'm so sorry about that. I really am. But sometimes that kind of stuff just happens, and there's nothing you can really do about it. It was important. What the? Oh, hello.
I love this fight.
Okay, got her. Okay, I take it the fact we got attacked by witches. Shows we're on the right path. Okay, you're dead. Okay, this looks like a good time to use my... Got away from my magic. Okay, this is tougher than I expected. Okay, I died. Well, first death. Okay, I'm sorry about that. I should have cast the Oh, I'm all the way back here. Come on. Really? Okay, that was apparently too far of a fall and I died. Well, we're not going to get back there, are we? See, do I lose anything for doing that? Like, did I lose any items or anything? Well, there's no way I'm going to make it back there. If I'm not ready to fight some random witch, I'm not ready to fight a dragon yet.
But it's more than our honor at stake here. Think of it. The first dragon seen in Skyrim since the last age. The glory of killing it is ours, if you're with me. Now what do you say? Shall we go kill us a dragon?
Yeah, damn right.
Let's move up.
Well, that was frustrating. Like, if I hadn't had to spend 15 minutes on something else, which it was important, I had to do it, I would go back, but unfortunately, I don't have the time to go back. So I'm gonna try to... Okay, there's a store.
Fear not. Come dragon or giant, we'll be ready.
Okay,
welcome.
This...
Let me know if you want anything. Think I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
The security in Whiterun is terrible. Shameful is what it is.
I enjoy this work well enough, but I'm ready to retire. I've been thinking of selling the inn to Isolda. Anyway, what do you need? Let's sate that appetite, hmm? Magic is for the weak. Elves, I mean. They keep to that college in Winterhold. They know their place. Of course, there is Farengar. He might be the Jarl's wizard, but at least he's a Nord. Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
Okay, because I think I get an experience bonus for doing this, and it'll make a day. So I can go check out that store over there. See if they have anything interesting.
This is a local favorite and one of the first songs I ever learned. Ragnar
Let me know
the
if
Red.
there's anything else you need.
Oh, there once was a hero named Ragnar the Red who came riding to Whiterun from old.
Why can I not take this? This is my room.
And the braggart did swagger and brandish his blade as he told of bold battles in gold he had made. But then he went quiet, did Ragnar the Red, when he met the shield maiden Matilda, who said...
Yes, Mom? Just a reminder, sweetie. The blankets still need to be washed.
Now I think it's high...
See, 6 hours would be probably 9.
And that you lie down and bleed. And so then came clashing and slashing of steel as the brave lass Matilda charged in
No,
full
that does give you
zeal.
experience. Okay, now let's see. Is it daytime now?
And the braggart named Ragnar was boastful.
Okay.
Let me know if you see anything you like. Everything's for sale, my friend. Everything. Interesting, to say the least. What with all that's been going on. On the one hand, supplies are harder to come by since fewer traders are traveling the roads these days. But on the other, the scarcity of supplies has led to some, well, elevated prices. All that matters is that I have what you need, and it's worth every septum. Isn't it obvious? By the wonderful weather and hospitable people, of course. Not to mention my great fondness for dragons and petty political power struggles. But without a doubt, the most compelling feature of this frozen wasteland is the volley of inane questions leveled at me on a regular basis. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
Okay, iron arrows, don't really need it. Really, I'm only keeping the arrows on me because they might come in handy someday. Okay.
Do come back.
Yeah, he's got high prices. And I'm really sorry about the 15-minute stuff.
You know nothing. Nothing of our struggles, our suffering.
Nothing. And what of my son?
Tired of bread and stew?
What
Had
of
enough
Thorold?
fish and fowl?
Is he
Treat
nothing?
yourself and your kin
So
to
don't
choice
come
cow steak
about
or a tender rack of ribs.
Your son chose his side, and he chose poorly, and now he's gone. Such is the way of war. The sooner
What are you
accept
looking
his
at?
loss.
I'm not afraid of you, you know, even if you are my eldest.
My son still lives. I feel it in my heart. So tell me, Battleborn, where is he? Where are you holding my Thorold?
If you were getting them from my farm,
Do you believe?
I spend a lot of time at the market stall so I can learn the merchant's trade.
Oh,
I need more experience if I'm
why,
going to run an
I've
inn
got him
someday.
in my cellar. He's my prisoner.
do you get to the Cloud District
Face
very
it,
often?
Count. Your stupid son is dead. He died a storm-cloaked traitor. And you best keep your mouth shut before you suffer the same.
Come on, Father. There's nothing more to be said here.
All I can think about is my son, my Thorold. They say that he was killed, but I know better. I know my son is alive. Those Battleborn. It's not wise to discuss it here. Please, if you truly wish to help, meet me at my home. I'll tell you the whole story.
Okay, we'll see where this goes.
Please, let's speak privately.
Oh, it took years, but I earned my way to the top. I own Chilforo Farm, you see. Very successful business. Almost.
The finest cuts, fresh from the wilds.
Need a blade? We should talk to Adrian at the forge.
I do like the world. Like, the world surrounding this game is cool.
You know what's wrong with Skyrim these days? Everyone is obsessed with death.
Yeah, I can agree with that. That's not necessarily something a person should be. How am I supposed to talk to her in her house? She locked the door behind me. Or am I actually supposed to pick our door or lock? Well, it doesn't really matter because we're out of time. Anyway, I hope, or maybe I'm supposed to go around back. Cow. Okay. Ah, here we go.
Welcome to our home.
Mother, what's the meaning of this? Who have you brought into our home?
Avrostine, put that down. He's here to help us find Thorald.
How do we know he's not spying for the Battleborn? This was
That
foolish.
is a nice axe.
We can't trust anyone. Who knows what they'll do if they find me here.
I can't take any more of this. No weapons, please. Let's just talk.
All right, Mother. So, you're here to help? I know that Thorald's not dead. I just know it. The Imperials have him and are keeping him somewhere, but I don't know where. Those damned Battleborns, they know something. They're hiding it. They practically taunt us with it. They must have some sort of proof. There's gotta be something in that house of theirs. I just know it. I don't dare leave the house myself, so I need your help. Anything that confirms that Thorald isn't dead, but is being held captive. I know those Battleborns have it. They'd be hiding it, of course. Wouldn't want it to get out that they've been lying this whole time. But you might be able to butter them up enough to lower their guard. The Battleborns, the Emperor's biggest bootlickers here in Whiterun. Their connections to the Empire and the Legion are well known. When Thorald didn't return home, there was no question in my mind. They knew Thorald supported the Stormcloaks, knew he was gonna aid them in battle, made sure he didn't come back. Locked him up someplace to get back at my family. I'm sure of it. Best if you didn't mention to anyone that you saw me here.
I gotcha.
If only you could help bring my son back to me. It's hardly a secret that they have ties to the Empire and hate anyone who speaks out against it. Thorald did worse. He took action against the Empire, and the Battleborns knew it. He's my son. I feel it in my heart. Oh, you'd understand if you had children. I can tell you're new around here asking a question like that. My husband, Eorland, tends the Skyforge up at Jorvaskr. The Companion's Mead Hall. Oh, there's no finer smith.
I'm gonna go a little
than
further because I had
should
to
ask him
skip
about his
out
work.
for
It's the
15
only
minutes. So
subject
we're gonna
that'll
go a
get him
little
talking.
further than normal because of that.
Well, that and maybe those stuck-up, dung-sniffing Battleborns. Don't even get me started on that lot. Huh, they put on airs like there's something special. Oh, sure, they've got money, but they ain't got a shred of honor between them. Grey Mane. Huh, now that's a name fills you with pride. We've got roots in Whiterun. We've got history. You take care of yourself now.
Okay, so... There's the temple, which I do want to...
I work with my mother. Sell fruits and vegetables. It's fun most days. And hard work.
Rise up, Stormcloaks! Embrace the word of mighty Talos, he who is both man and divine! For we are the children of man, and we shall inherit both heavens and earth, and we, not the elves or their...
There's a rift here in
Will
Skyrim.
rule
Can't neither magic nor the passing of time.
Here's House Greymane. Oh, we're gonna go to like 10 after, I think. Well, no one's here.
You're not supposed to be in here. You're not supposed to be in here. You're not... This is the last time I'll say it.
Okay,
Get out.
fine, fine.
Guards! Trespass!
We'll figure something out with that.
What's the matter? You can't stand the sight of a strong Nord woman?
I guess we gotta talk to ones that aren't in there.
Everything all right?
Mister, could you spare a coin? I'm so... Oh, thank you. Divines, bless your kind heart. It's what Brennan said I should do. He's the only one that's been nice to me since Mama. Since she died. My aunt and uncle took over our farm and threw me out. Said I wasn't good for anything.
Okay, I'm getting mad at your
here,
aunt and uncle now.
I don't know what to do. I miss her so much.
Aww.
Really? Do you have a place I could live? Oh, well. Thanks anyway, I suppose.
I will come back when I have a house.
Looking for my husband, Nazim? Check the Jarl's backside. That's usually where he stuffs himself these days.
You're the best. Can you be my father?
Yeah, when I get a house, I probably will. Where can I find a house, though?
And what does the Empire do? Nothing.
Because I want to help the poor kid. I just have to have a house to do it.
Disrespect the law and you disrespect me.
No, I'm not trying to do anything. I'm actually trying to find my way back to that main plaza area so I can check out that other thing. Oh, over here.
I work with my mother. Sell fruits and vegetables. It's fun most.
Are you still working with the Bannered Mare in the evenings, Ophina? And why shouldn't I? Just because I'm a Greymane doesn't mean I can't earn my own keep. I do.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any questions. You look rather pale. Could be ataxia. It's quite a problem back home in Cyrodiil. Ah, so you're an alchemist then?
Okay. Oh, I forgot I had these. I could buy a potion of... Yeah, that'd come in handy. Find that witch, but... Ooh, these are good. That's some good stuff, actually.
Come back anytime if you need a remedy.
Okay, let's go check on the Jarl thing and try to buy the house. Because I want to adopt the kid. Like, that's the thing. I want the kid to be happy because I'm playing this character extremely heroic. Like, they're supposed to be pretty heroic. And I don't think he'd be able to tolerate that.
There's a root here in Skyrim.
Each of us, the future of Skyrim.
You tried mercenary work? Might suit you.
Yeah, I am going to join the companions, though. Next time, that's probably what I'm going to try to do.
Sometimes I miss the soldier's life, but when I hold my daughter in my arms, I know I made the right choice.
I can praise that. Where's the Jarl at? Oh yeah, he's probably still up here.
I've seen you helping the Yard. If only all visitors to Whiterun were as though.
Help Irileth kill this dragon before it can attack Whiterun. There's no time to lose.
Okay, I'm gonna have to kill the dragon before, but I'm not strong enough to do that yet. Because if I can't beat that witch without dying, I probably can't beat the dragon. Okay, anyway, I guess that's where we're going to end it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I apologize for the problems, but life happens sometimes. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe. See you guys next time. Bye! I still don't have a catchphrase.